What's up, guys? So today on Paul's Karts, what I'm bringing you is a treat. We are absolutely doing the epic box opening of all box openings. 1, 2 packages in the back, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then on top of that, let me move the camera. We have got some epic huge packages here. And down here, these are some big packages. This is new machinery that I've ordered. So this one is gonna be epic. So I'm excited. Hope you guys are excited. So let's crack into this box opening. Here's my knife. Let me get a pair of scissors. And we will jump into this thing. All right. Let's get some of this stuff out of the way. Got a box here, package here. What does that sound like? I don't know. Hold it up to the light. I can't really see anything. Just so happens I grabbed the dullest pair of scissors in the world. Get that started and then just give it an old ripper. What we got here is some more blades, New Way blades. Needed those. Love these. Like everything. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I spend insane amounts of money on tooling. Insane. Each one of these blades is $10 or more, and each one of those is a 10-pack. And I keep all my stuff brand new. Only the best. It's snowing outside today, so I've been kind of working in here. We're in my kitchen. This is where I do a lot of my stuff during the winter. Wife hates my guts for it, by the way. But sacrifices we make, you know? Garage is cold. So unless I'm welding or grinding or need to use any of the machinery, I'm in the kitchen. Most of my valve jobs, stuff like that, done in the kitchen. Porting and welding, I gotta do elsewhere. So here's another package. Alright. These are valve stem seals. I don't know if you could see them. Let me see if I could shake these packages around. What these are the red Viton seals. See? These go on the GX390s. I got about, I think I got 8 of them here. So that's awesome. Need those. I sell those Viton seals on eBay. 25 bucks for 2. It's a great price. I pay pretty much $20 for 2. So, and I get them custom made for me. So unless, you know, and I gotta buy them by 8 or more. So it's actually a great deal. Those are on eBay for the GX390s. They fit the GX390 style heads, which fits the 420s, the 440s, the 440s. Best Viton seals you can get. You can even put them on your exhaust. They can withstand that extreme temperature. So what we got here is, looks like some type of burr. Look at this cute little burr. Oh my god, that's just adorable. Look at the size of it. It's so little. That was, I think, 12 bucks. Money horribly spent, if you ask me. Microscopic burrs for microscopic work, but every tool has its place. This is another thing I tell you, the money has to go into the tooling. If you want to be successful in this line of work, I know a lot of people will tell you, oh, I work in a machine shop, or a machine shop this, or a machine shop that. Listen, I build these for a living. I don't work in a machine shop. When I bring these cylinder heads like Predator 212s, GX390 heads, especially the Predator 212s, if I bring that head to a machine shop, they look at me like I got 10 heads. They don't have the tooling to work on it. You don't need a machine shop to work on these tools. What you need is extremely specialized tooling. Extremely specialized tooling. Machine shops, you know, they don't have tooling small enough to work on them. They can't cut the valve seats. They can't install the valve guides. They don't even have pilots to hold them for most of these things. Another burr. This one's more like it. I've got this burr in the past. It works great, but you know, like anything, you got to keep all your equipment new and sharp. It's the only way you can do things. The only way you can do proper cuts, because when you're cutting short turn radiuses or beside the guides, you have to work very precise. The tool has to be sharp. You have to cut clean cuts. If it's dull and it's jumping and leaves all that, I mean, that's just trash work. So clean, sharp burrs are the necessity in this line of work, especially in porting. You guys know how many burrs I buy, and burrs cost a lot of money. I probably have over 150 burrs at the moment of different shapes and sizes. Here's another burr. We got another burr here, same company from that I buy all my burrs from. Look at this, another cutesy little burr. Now you could just tell how, if I'm buying burrs this small, you could tell how sensitive the areas are that I'm working. So when I'm telling you that CFM or velocity, you know, in different areas, the smallest adjustments. So if you cut something too big in around the guide boss, if you cut that too wide, you are ruining the flow of the head. So having the right tooling to work in the right areas is everything. All right, we're getting a lot of these smaller packages taken care of. A lot of tooling has been coming in. Gotta love tooling. Here's another package. This one's, we're starting to get up into the bigger stuff. Let's see what this is. I know this is from my my guide manufacturers. Let's see what we got here. I hate this popcorn stuff that they pack in here. It's just, I am such a nitpicker when it comes to messes. So let me get rid of this popcorn and I'll be right back. All right. So here's what was in those packages. Just got some more guides. As you could tell by the amount of guides I'm starting to buy. If you remember the last time I did box openings, you've seen me get a lot of guides before, but that just goes to show you how much work we're getting in now, or I'm getting in. Buying guides by the bunch. Which one you guys want to do next? Let's start small. Let's keep moving up from small to the biggest. So this one here says Jeremy from Bullfrog. This was sent to me from a customer. This is his valve train. Got a couple heads. This has only got 3 valves in it. We have a problem here. Unless he only ordered 3 valves. Let me grab my caliper real quick. Let me just check this, see what he ordered. So this is, there's no paperwork that came along with this. Couple of stickers from Bullfrog. Let me at least see if he sent us the right size valves. So we got a 31, a 32, and a 38, and a 36. So a 31, a 32, and a 36, I'm pretty sure these are the wrong valves. We got 4 retainers, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 keepers. So I'm pretty sure we're missing a 38mm exhaust or intake valve. This is for my customer JC. JC, you know who you are. Those are your valves. We're gonna have to call Bullfrog and get that sorted out. All right. Let's see what we got next. This here. This is a cylinder head for a customer that they had sent in. Should be new. Doesn't have the plastic on it. This company usually ships their cylinder heads in the plastic. I don't know if somebody bought this and returned it. All the surfaces look fine. I'm just doing a visual inspection of all the surfaces. You know, this looks fine. Doesn't look like it has any big gouges on it. Maybe, I don't know. Everything looks clean. Doesn't look like it was used in any way. It's a new head. These heads usually come with some plastic on them. These are the GX200 cylinder heads. So that's a cylinder head that I got in. Let's get into this box here. This is another cylinder head. I had to do a box opening earlier on this week. I did get a couple of the cylinder heads in this week. I had to just kind of jump right into them. They were customers' heads, and they had a deadline to meet. See, this is how I'm used to getting the heads in. I'm used to getting them wrapped in some plastic. This is another GX200 head. So we got a couple GX200 heads here. All right, now we're about to get into the good stuff. There's big packages that are on the floor. So let me move some of this stuff around. Get some of this stuff out of the way here. All right, so let's get this package here. It's snowing outside, so the delivery guy was kind enough, at least this is a FedEx package. So at least FedEx is kind enough to throw some plastic over their packaging. And let's rip into this thing and see what's inside. So this one here is from one of my suppliers that I get a lot of my specialty cylinder head tooling from. You just check this invoice here. It's from, now this is a company name here that I'll give you. Now, Artco, and you see Paul's Karts, ARTCO. That's a site you guys should definitely check out. You know, they offer some of the coolest options when it comes to cylinder head equipment, tooling, stuff like that. Something that I've been looking around for a while are some felt bobs that come on mounted points. Now, when you're trying to find something that comes on a 1/4 inch mounted point that's a felt bob, I mean, there's a couple places you can get them from, but this shape and these sizes, you're just not gonna find. And here's a round one. Some other cool things I got from here. Here's a mounted point stone. Check it out. Now the different colors in these are different. Here's some round 1 inch stone burrs, stones, 1/4 inch mounted point. Here are some round 1 inch stones, 1/4 inch mounted point, different grit. And the white is a 1/4 inch stone mounted point, finer bit. And then I got a 1/8 inch shaft, smaller felt bob, which is a little bit softer. The other size, the others, there's different hardnesses you can pick. Most of these are picked in rock hard or hard, except for the smaller one that I got for soft. So the harder they are, the better they are for polishing, and then you can go over with the soft one with, you know, like the white. They have different waxes that have grit in them. So you would use the black grit wax with the hard ones, and then you would use like a green or a white wax with the finer cutting with the softer one to really get that exhaust in chambers to a luster. So these are some really cool products here from Artco. I'm really excited to be able to show you guys those on the channel. Artco is a great company. They have some very innovative products. All right, now we're getting into the machinery that I bought. Now, what I bought was, here we go. So this is half of the package. So this was had to be put in 2 boxes. I got this stuff off eBay used. This is all for you guys here. So what I'll do is I'll put the box back on the ground, and then I'll pull some of the stuff out and show you guys. So, here's one of the motors. As you can see, it's New Way, which is the same type of cutters and stuff that I use. This is a drive unit for those. And I got two of them. One's a high speed and one's a low speed. These things go for about $1,500 each. So I got two of them. And then it comes with the transmission. So this part here hooks onto the motor, and this can extend. So you can bring it up and down to your work. Then this part here connects to the top when you have the pilot in the cylinder head. This part here connects to the cutter itself. So while it's connected to the driver, you extend this down, put it on your bit to your cutter, and then you hold this, and this will allow you to cut perfect seats. And there's two motors. There's a high and a low. And we got some other stuff that goes along with it. It looks like he threw in a 5/16 Allen screw. Let's take a look through this stuff. Some of this smaller stuff adds up in price. Oops, sorry there, bumped the camera. So he threw in some carbide burrs, some bits, an entire box. So that's about 150 bucks. Piece of something, who knows. This here is a specialized tool from New Way. The burrs, the carbide cutters on the New Way, I'll show you. So here's a carbide cutter, and this is a properly sized wrench to loosen and to tighten the blades on with. So that's cool to have. I didn't have that. And what's this? This looks like something he had fabricated. Looks like it's welded on here. Looks like he's been using this for 5/8 drives as well. These right here are a 1/2-inch drive, and some of them are 5/8. So it looks like he fabricated. This is the same size. So this is his adapter that he made to do from 5/8 to 1/2-inch. Cool that he threw that in. Here's a true 5/8 to 1/2-inch adapter. And here is some sort of pin, maybe for one of these units. So I'll throw this stuff back in the bag, and then I have another huge box of stuff that goes along with these. It's a track system. So let's check that out. Let me take these drive units down. They're kind of big. So this is the transmission like I showed you. And then these drive units, these things are heavy and cost a lot of money to get shipped here. I'll clean them up and go through them before I use them. Probably repaint them and get some new stickers, New Way stickers, and put on there. Just, you know, make them look like brand new before I start using them for myself. Because I'm a nitpicker, a perfectionist. So then I got this other big, huge box down here. You know, it says Jegs on the side. It's pretty big. I'd say this box is about 4 feet long. So I'm going to have to open it on the floor. This is just more parts of that machinery. He was telling me he couldn't fit it all in one box, so I'm cutting it open now. What I can do is probably turn the camera to give you a better angle at it. So, just get this opened up. He kind of had looks like he had to make a custom box. So let's get this all opened up. Now this is the rest of that New Way unit. So this is the track system that it sits on like this. and then the entire thing can move side to side and come down, and you could center it on your work. These are the arms that slide into the track. Now these are big. I'd say this is like 4 feet tall. They have wheels on them. So this goes in the track, and the motors hang from the top with that transmission, and that's where you cut. Like you'd have your cylinder head here, the transmission coming down, you'd be cutting, and you could center this over your work. I'm going to be mounting this in my garage to my workbench. So that's one of the arms that holds it up, and then there's another one for the other machine. So we got 2 of these. Set the same thing with the wheels. And there's some other pieces in here. There's a smaller piece of track. Maybe if you didn't want to move it side to side and you just wanted to mount it somewhere by itself, stationary, and you could just move the work. So I could have, you know, one in one area, one in another. That's cool. And then there's other stuff in here. Hey, we got a Jegs catalog. And then there is another piece of track. I'm really excited about this, guys. I don't know about you. Hey, and I got some Jegs stickers. Jegs. Yeah, and apparently that's it. So I am super excited about this stuff, guys. Tons of stuff in today. You know, this was an epic box opening for me. You know, really starting to get a ton of stuff in. You know, parts and machinery, equipment. This is all for you, all for Paul's Karts, and all to give you guys a better, 100% better job on your cylinder heads. So keep on racing Paul's Karts Performance Cylinder Heads. This is Paul from Paul's Karts, and until next time, you guys have a nice day.